What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna show you a little bit of my workout. It's a heavy upper day. I started a new program, so we're gonna kind of see how it goes. I'm gonna start off with a little bit of cardio to warm up. I don't have a step mill or a Stairmaster or anything like that, so I'm just gonna warm up on good old-fashioned treadmill, baby. Let's go! What's up, guys, and welcome to the Bang Challenge. The rules are simple. Chug a Bang energy drink as fast as you can. Upload the video on Instagram and tag me in it. The person with the fastest chug time gets a shout out on my page. All right, guys, here we go. I'm on a treadmill about as old as my grandmother, which is fine. It still works. It still does what I need it to do. Let me turn this up. Boop, boop, boop. We're not gonna do anything crazy. Like I said, it's just a warm up. But I think a lot of people neglect this part of the workout. One, because it's cardio and it's not really fun, but it is really important, and you should really work on getting blood in those muscles before you move them. And you can definitely do this by dynamic movements, so warming up in the motion, you know, doing air squats, whatever. But today, we are doing it on the treadmill. Woo. We're gonna do probably 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna start my workout. That bang! So warm up is done. Now that I'm nice and warm, I'm gonna move on to heavy dumbbell rows, which is really great if you wanna hit your lats. I like this movement a lot. I do it really often, so let's see how it goes. All right, guys, just warmed up. I'm about to kind of pyramid my way up to a heavy set. I'm gonna do 8 by 8 by 8 by 5 by 5. So let's see how it goes. Also, side note, I prefer to do these on the bench, but you can also do them supporting yourself on like the dumbbell rack. Doesn't really matter, as long as you're not like using your legs to get it up, you'll be fine. Okay. Set 1, baby. I'm all out of breath for no reason. Also, I think I'm gonna use straps just because I'm a lot stronger than my grip strength. So when I do these, you're not cheating if you want to use straps at all. It's completely fine. Man, That bang has my heart going. Anyway, so if you want to use straps, feel free. It's not a big deal. So whenever I do these, I like to use straps. It just helps me control the weight a little bit. I don't have to focus as much on, you know, making sure I've got it in my hands. You're not a cheater. All right, time for set 2. So hard. Anyway, so as you can see on that one, on my left side, my grip was kind of failing a little bit. So after this set, after this set, I'm gonna get those straps out just to kind of help me. Also, side note, anytime you're using dumbbells or isolating to one side, make sure that you start with your weaker side. Do as many as your program tells you to do, or as many as you can. And then make sure, because you're starting on that weaker side, you're making sure you can hit as much as you can. And then when you get to the stronger side, make sure you're squeezing and holding. Just, you wanna balance it because you wanna grow evenly. So pay attention to stuff like that. I feel like I have to burp and it won't come out. There it is. We back at it, baby. All right, set number 3 of my 8s. That was some good work. I'm already sweaty, which is dope. That's how it happens. Okay, so I prefer these super cheap, generic, bought it on Amazon straps. I just like them. I have small wrists and they fit really well. However, I do have a super dope pair of hooks. The only thing I don't like about this is that there's the brand. Skirt. It's hard to grip, which is ironic. But yeah, it's hard for me to hold these hooks in my hands. So money, when it comes to buying simple shit, anything simple, it really just depends on what you like and what works best for you. So don't go out there and think, oh man, I gotta go buy the most expensive stuff and blah, blah, blah. You don't have to. These were like $5. $5. All right, cool. Side note, I did 50s for my 3x8, and now I think I'm gonna bust it up to 60 for my 2 sets of 5. Yeah. That felt hella good. Yeah! So, those 60s felt pretty light. I still think I got some good work. And unfortunately, my dumbbell collection is not complete. So I actually don't have 65 to 85. There's a little gap. So I'm just gonna focus on squeezing these for a while until I can, you know, bump up to 90s. No problem. Second set of 5s. So, just got done. All right, here we go. Now it's time to move on to heavy flat bench. We're gonna do 8 by 8 by 8 by 5 by 5. Ladies, I know as a woman, you're like, man, I don't need to bench press. In the same way that guys feel like they don't have to squat, which is not true. It's not my strongest lift, but we're gonna work on it. Let's go. Warm-up set all the way. That was lightweight, baby. So I added my 5s. I'm gonna hit this bad boy for 8. Then we're gonna put a 2.5. No, I'm gonna replace the 5 with the 10. And I'm gonna hit that one for 8. And then we're gonna go 10, 10, 2.5 for 2 sets of 5. That was fun. I think I could probably do that one for 8 again, but I ain't no bitch. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna try to go up. I think instead of putting a 10 on it, actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's 10 pounds. I got this. Trying to get those gains. Trying to get the gains, baby. I hit 6 and I felt like I was dying, but I powered through it and I'm not mad at that. I think whenever you're lifting heavy, you have to understand that your form is gonna break down a little bit, and that's okay as long as you kill it at the proper time. You don't wanna do like a bunch of crazy stuff with bad form, because obviously that's how you get hurt. However, the last 2 reps, as long as they're not like crazy, you're not like rolling your shoulders, you keeping everything tight. If you gotta struggle, that's honestly where you should be. Now let's add 2.5s. Oh God. So that wasn't like anything spectacular. The weight wasn't great, obviously. But this is really close to my last known 1 rep max, and I'm pretty satisfied with that. 95 pounds is the only amount of weight that I've ever been able to pop up. So I'm pretty satisfied with this, especially because it's obviously not something that I just necessarily focus. So, yeah. I feel like I might watch this video and be like, yo, your form is shit. Oh God, okay. I'm actually really surprised that I got this like that. Not mad at it. So, tell me if you guys are like this too, but my dad, whenever I was younger, used to work out in our garage, and he would always lift to Eye of the Tiger. So that's when I didn't lift as a kid. I actually just started lifting like about 3 years ago. And it's just so funny to me because little things like that you just pick up on. Because when I lift in my head, I'm always like, yeah, it's cool. All right, going for the 5, baby. I think I'm ready. Gotta roll up my sleeves for this one. That felt good. All right, so time to move on. Let's see what's next. All right, guys, moving on to pull-ups. With this, I am not very great with pull-ups. So just because you can't necessarily do a regular pull-up for many reps, whatever, doesn't mean that you shouldn't do them. I am about to use this bad boy. It's a resistance band, and I'm gonna loop it up there on my squat rack, and I'm going to use it to assist me with pull-ups. There should be, depending on what kind of gym you go to, a lot of them have an assisted pull-up machine. You just put the weight to balance you out, and it will help you do them. I think what I'm gonna try to do is as many sets as I can, really. I'm gonna shoot for 8, 8, 8, 5, 5. But you know that there's no extra weight. The only thing I could do if I wanted to go that route is do 3 sets of 8 with this, and then switch over to a smaller band because there's less resistance. So I might actually do that. I haven't decided yet. So I'm gonna hit 3 sets of 8 with this bad boy. So as you can see, it's a work in progress. They really don't have to be perfect. Hello, Miley Miles. They do not have to be the most spectacular things. Hello, Miley. Say hi. It's my girl. Her name is Miley. She's the good girl. They don't have to be super perfect. Just get it done. All right, good girl, come here. Sit. No, sit. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Come on. Sit pretty. Yeah! All right, Miley, sit. Sit. Give me your paw. Oh, yeah, that's the good girl. Give me the other paw. Nope, other one. No, other one. Other one! Give me this one. Nope, give me this one. Come on, girl. Apparently Miley only knows how to use one hand. Are you a good girl? Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Miley, give me a high five. Hey, give me a high five. All right, girl. All right, set number 2. That time, but like I said, something is better than nothing. It's something that over time you just keep doing it, you get stronger, you'll get better at them. The biggest thing for me is I make sure whenever I go down, I really stretch those lats out, and I really try to pull with my back. I guess my form is like a wide grip without the wide grip. It's just a regular pull-up, but it's definitely not a chin-up. My hands, man, when I do these, my hands hurt, but it's something you just gotta live with. I have a bucket of chalk over there, and sometimes when they get really hard, I honestly just chalk up my hands, start pulling. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get chalk for this next one. That bang, the struggle. about that. One, my right hand was a little too close to the strap, and that kind of messes it up. So what I should be doing, which is what you should be doing, is making sure that your hands are correctly placed. Ooh. Also, notice I only put one knee in the band, just because if you put your whole body in there, that's just more resistance. So I try to keep one leg out and work my way up that, and work the way up. Why can't I talk? And work my way up. But yeah, I think I'm going to do this again for one more set. I don't think, well, no, fuck it. We're about to do one band lower for just as many as I can get. Hopefully I can get 5. I'm gonna put some chalk on my poor little hands. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I only got 3, but you know, lifting's really about following your program, sticking to your program, being consistent, and just pushing yourself every single day. You know, you're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have days where you really feel like you should be able to hit this. Like, I've been lifting for 3 years. I'm not the strongest person, but I have consistently lifted for 3 years and I feel like I should be able to do this, but I can't right now, and that's totally fine. But best believe I'm gonna do another one. Oh gosh. I mean, people, even in band, you could be in the marching band. You know your arms get tired? I was never in marching band. I played the clarinet and the saxophone for like 2 years, which I recently actually just got my clarinet out of storage, and I'm gonna start playing again. Anyway, that's a little fun fact about Susie. Now it is time to hit it again. It is time for incline dumbbell press, which is one of my favorite movements. Anyway, so it's one of my favorite movements. My bench isn't that great when it comes to the barbell over there. But as far as this movement, I really love it. It's a great movement. I have chalk all over my hands. I'm pretty warm when it comes to my chest. My chest is warm. Let me shut up and hit this. So yeah, that felt really light. I just did 25 for a couple, just to kind of warm up again, even though I'm already warm. I think for 8, I'm probably gonna go 35s, and depending on how I feel, try to get up to 45 on my 5x5, or my 2x5. So yeah. Have fun. not too heavy, but I think that's probably the right amount of weight for me when it comes to 3 sets of 8. I'm not too upset about that. Felt good though. It was the good kind of rough. That was a fail. So I think one of the biggest issues with me is just power. When it comes to hypertrophy, it comes to, you know, more reps, whatever, lighter weights, all day, baby, all about that squeeze. But when it comes to actual like power, your girl needs some work. I'm gonna give my rest a little bit longer and see if that's really what it is. But yeah, that sucks. If not, okay, if I can't get these 45s up for 2 sets of 5, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the weight that I just had, and I'm going to do just really slow negatives. That's a great way if you're stuck at a weight to kind of help yourself out and help you bump up to that next little bit, just because I did 3 sets of 8 with those 40s, which was fine. It was a little hard, but it was fine. And if I can't get the 45s up, obviously the only thing to do is go back to those 40s, and with that, just work on slow negatives, just so I can get stronger with that weight. I am gonna try it one more time, and hopefully I get it. I don't like to fail, but it's a part of the game. All right, so my chest is just tanked, and that's cool. I'm not gonna focus too hard on it just because I already did the heavy flat bench. So this was really just, you know, just supplemental to that. Yeah, some days you're just not gonna be able to get it up, and that's fine. All right, let's see what's next. All right, babies, the next movement is curls. We're gonna do curls for the girls. I'm so cheesy. So, yeah, nothing crazy on the curls. I'm just trying to work on my upper body strength. Again, we're doing 8 by 8 by 8 by 5 by 5. We'll see how this goes. You know, I normally don't lift for, you know, heavy sets on curls and triceps. I normally stick to the 12 rep range on those. So this is going to be fun, and let's see what we can do.
Number 872, don't be trash and lose count. So yeah, I definitely lost count, but my biceps feel really good. What y'all doing over there? Let's see. I did pop my flannel, which is kind of cool. It made me feel strong. You guys out there trying to work those forearms, bruh. All right, so I actually have like a little pump in my bicep. So I'm cool with that. Yeah, I lost count, so we'll see how this one goes. Also, I normally superset my biceps and triceps, but on this program, I think that's a no-no, so we will see. All right, so one thing I wanted to point out, A, my form is not perfect, but that's okay. Two, or B, at the very end, I like to flex my bicep, or my tricep. So I go all the way down, hit that tricep, pull up with that bicep, nice and slow on the way down. Yeah, just, that's what I like to do. So I haven't burped in a while. I think the bang is out of me. I don't have the bang anymore. So I am now going to move on to the triceps. We're gonna be doing skull crushers. I think some people call these French press as well, but it's basically over the head tricep press. I feel like it could be called anything, but I call them skull crushers. Anyway, so I'm gonna do these seated or standing. What do I want? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Also, I have no idea of my weight, so this is gonna be fun. Woo! So we're going seated. That's just what I prefer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna
do a couple rounds of these, see how it goes. I got a pretty good bicep pump. Also, one thing, if you notice, I'm doing a ton of pressing, so that inherently is hitting those triceps, which is cool. So this really is just to kind of polish it off. It's nothing crazy. We're not going super heavy with this. And cool. First set done. So I've been in the gym for probably about an hour and a half now, which is insane to me because my workouts are normally 45 minutes, an hour at the longest. But this program's a little different than what I'm used to, which is fine. Totally like it. I am tweaking a few things just because I have been in the gym for so long, and I feel like especially starting out with this program, today is the first day, there's only so much that I'm able to do right now, which is cool because all of those other things can be added in. We could do pullovers, lateral raises. I just said that really, lateral raises. You know, there are a lot of other things that we can add in as it progresses. So for today, I'm just gonna focus on doing what I need to do, getting in and trying to get out of here. Not really, I love lifting. I could spend my whole day in here. But yeah, next set for the tries. Like a pretty little lumberjack. Lumberjacked. Oh my God, okay, I'm done. Yeah, last set. All right, I'm pretty tanked, feel really good. This is a super dope program and I'm really excited to keep going. I hope you guys liked my video. Thanks for watching, and comment any questions that you have, anything you want to see. Go ahead and like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram.